Hello and welcome to another episode of Bush Bros. Today we're going to be talking about how to hold down headquarters on Rebirth Resurgence. As you can see here, this is what we call the deck. This is the second story, the outdoor area at headquarters. And this right here is the tower. And this is another visual representation of the tower. Again, we're going to be approaching this from a quad's perspective, where you have 4 people to hold this down. And again, at Bush Bros, we glamp, we don't camp. So you're going to be playing aggressive here. You're going to be occupying the tower. And you're going to make sure people aren't approaching, following the chip and dip method. So for your 4 people, you're going to have 2 people up at the tower, 1 person over here, using this box here as extra coverage, and 1 person kind of strafing back and forth, because you're going to have prison over here and you're going to have another building next to grandma's over here. So between these 4 people, this person right here is watching the ladder and just kind of generally looking around, trying to make sure there's coverage. This person is watching this ladder right here, making sure that no one comes in to flank you guys. Now, this ladder right here, it's also going to be exposed to this guy here, so he can look over here, but really at the end of the day, it's going to be the responsibility of this guy. Now, we're going to have landmines out. We're going to have 1 right here and 1 right here. So, look at the tower. That's 1 right here, right at the ladder entrance. And then we're going to have 1 up here above, at the very top of the tower, to make sure that no one comes in and lands on you, or at least if they do land on you, you have a little bit of coverage. So that's only 4, 3. And so where I like to have a 4th out is right here. This one has a perk that delays the explosion here or here. They're going to be moving quick to try to get away from that landmine. They're going to trigger this one too, which is going to keep moving, and maybe even trigger another landmine. It's going to give you time to get shots on them, and make sure that you have coverage. Now, when we're talking about playing a little aggressively or glamping, your main folks who are going to be doing that are these 2 guys up here. You're going to have 2 people, so you can have, because you have a 360-degree view. You're going to be making sure that everyone knows you're there, and you're going to be taking people out. You're going to be communicating, figuring out who to take out, but also making sure that you can hit prison and house next door. You don't want anyone getting shots on these guys right here. And you want to make sure that people know that there's other teams to fight other than the people with high ground. Of course, you're going to be susceptible to precisions. My favorite thing to do is to jump somewhere else on the deck. Usually here or here will be out of the line of precision, but also you can go about halfway up the ladder and you should be safe here. Now, a couple other tips here. Do not bother throwing landmines down here. They are glitched out and will not blow up. I don't know why, that's how it is. Now, if you do throw a landmine down here, you need to shoot it. That will blow it up. So if you have someone downed over here, if you down them and then shoot a landmine thrown here, it will get them. But really, it's much easier to just throw a Semtex or something there if you have a teammate with semis or a thermite or what have you. Now, why do we like headquarters so much? It gives us high ground. It gives us an opportunity to move, though, at the end of the game. And really, it's the ultimate kind of strong point, in my opinion, in Resurgence. No one's going to like you doing it, but it's the best way to win. And of course, everything gets better if you can get buy station. And my favorite place to throw that buy station is right about here. It's covered from prison. Only really the house next door can get you. But at the end of the day, you're going to try to just figure out what works best for you. So again, this is Glamping at headquarters on Rebirth Resurgence.